Within environmental anthropology, I have several different research projects that I've been working on over the last several years. One is the project looking at how children learn about the environment in southern Belize with Maya families. And really what this translates to is food production, growing food, finding food. I spent a lot of time with children going about their everyday activities. And what I found, I think that was really interesting, is that children really taught each other a large amount of what they know. One of the other projects that I've been working on over the last several years is an interdisciplinary project with ecologists and geologists, geographers here in the Tampa Bay area, and we're especially interested in the intersection of climate change and water resources in Tampa. And we were particularly interested in how to translate localized climate scenarios based on scientific information and modeling into something that was really understandable and relatable for people in this area. Another project that I am involved with is a collaboration between anthropologists and civil and environmental engineers at USF, along with some partners in the Caribbean that is particularly interested in sustainability and reclaiming resources from wastewater.
This is a National Science Foundation project that is through their program called Partnerships for International Research and Education, which is really designed to provide graduate students and early career professionals with experience working on international and interdisciplinary teams.
We are documenting the impacts of very rapid tourism development.
This is really important because the big picture problems, the big global problems of humanity right now are global in scale, they're planetary in scale, and so they really do require international cooperation to solve them and interdisciplinary cooperation to solve them. I've traditionally done research on landscape issues, but when I started working in a couple of communities, in particular in the Caribbean, they said to me, well, we don't really care. That's not our big issue. Our big issue here is water. Our big issue here is energy. That's what I really love about applied anthropology at USF, is you go and you might have your own idea about what a community might need help with, but when you get down there and you start to talk to them, you find, no, they have their own ideas. And it's all about collaboration from the very beginning.
I've been doing research on wine tourism in Southern California in the Temecula Valley, and this is research that is funded by the National Science Foundation and involves a number of graduate students in applied anthropology here at USF. This is a research project that entails environmental anthropology, so we're looking at questions of the use of the natural environment, especially water, in the context of historic drought in California. We're looking at the tourist experience. We're looking at who are the tourists that go there, that engage in wine tourism. The graduate students are able to do participant observation ethnographies. They do interviews, they do oral history interviews, they do archival research. They're getting trained using a number of different methods in this project. The wine tourism research was really designed as an applied anthropology research project. We hope to be able to provide information about the environment, especially about water use in winemaking, but also about the whole development of agriculture in this part of California.
The USF program in applied anthropology is really unique, I think nationally, because of the emphasis on field work and field training and methodology.
Perhaps one of the things that makes it the most unique is that across all the subfields that are represented in the department, there's this commitment to applied or public and engaged anthropology. And one of the things that's kind of fascinating is I think each faculty member may have a slightly different definition of what that means and how that plays out in their own work. But I feel that there's a real sort of cohesive commitment to making anthropology relevant.